Hey, this is Roland. Welcome back to the Gamer Guide channel. Today we're in Trailmakers again. This has been a little bit for me doing any videos on Trailmakers, but recently I noticed that there had been a couple new updates put out into the game. One of them being multiplayer mode, and they also have something called danger mode and race mode, and then they changed the main single-player campaign too to be like a competitive race mode, which is seems like a lot of fun so far. I haven't had a lot of time to play it. I've been playing a lot of Sandbox though, made some new builds, but I thought today we'd try out multiplayer mode. Just ran into a game here with this guy Z749, and he's got himself a neat looking tank here that he built, and looks like it has a couple different seats in it, I'm noticing, so you can drive it around or you can get in the tank turret, and this one's even got a little suspension on it. Check that out, that's super cool. They added in some weapons, I think, and a lot of new cosmetics too. I don't remember if tank cannons were in the game back when I played before, but that is pretty neat, and it looks like it's got some suspension on it. I pulled this plane off of Steam Workshop. They got it integrated now where you can just download things off the Steam Workshop, but this is pretty neat. So I'm taking Z49's tank out for a little test drive, and I like a lot of the new cosmetics. If you notice, they added a lot of new lights to this thing. Tail lights, looks like blinkers too. If you turn left and right, you'll see my blinkers going off. And we're going to do what any sensible person would do and see what a vertical leap will be with this tank. Not very good. Didn't even reach the 1 mark, but I didn't expect it to, really. It's a big, heavy-duty battle tank. But very nice work by Z49, and very cool to let me drive it around for a little while. And if you guys want to check it out, I don't think this is up on the market, but just jump into multiplayer. There's a lot of pretty neat builds people are playing with in there. You can play up to 4 people in multiplayer, I've noticed too, so I'm going to probably hop out of here and we'll try to find a game with a couple more people. I'm going to just thank this guy real quick for letting us try out his vehicle. Here's another plane I pulled off the Steam Workshop. This one looking a little bit more traditional, like a fighter. And we'll see if we can fly this. Some of these are a little tricky to fly, especially that micro jet I had out earlier. That one's just a little different, but once you get to figure out what the controls are and how it works, it's not too bad. So a couple loop-de-loops later, and let's go see if we can find some other players here in this little multiplayer match. And then we'll do some more stunts here. And this is multiplayer danger map. So there's a lot of jumps and a lot of hazards and areas you can battle it out or race some of your friends and straightaways. Looks like we got a couple people here, Garfield and Gabe, it looks like. Just checking it out. I wonder what they're up to. We'll pull in and see. So this is a little aircraft carrier. I haven't actually seen this thing here before. So let's see if we can land our plane here on the aircraft carrier. Warning, I do not actually have any flight training here, so we're gonna try our best to nose up here and slow down, but no guarantees we're gonna make a good landing here. Hey, we'll go ahead and stow it down below. No problem, guys. There we go, parked with almost no destruction. That's just minor nose damage. All right, let's jump up top and see what these guys are up to and what they're doing. Looks like they're racing mini cars. That's not something I realized you could do. It's like a Pine Ward Derby-sized car. I don't think they even have a cab on that. So that's kind of interesting. I guess you can race little mini vehicles and you don't even have to be driving it. Either that or it's some kind of glitch. It looks like they're just standing there. Oh, they are. Check it out. They're spawning the car back. Very cool. Alright, so this is one of the vehicles I built recently. I used this in my rally race mode, and I got like up in the 94th percentile for finishes. So it's pretty fast in kind of rally race mode, which is that off-road twisty race mode. But I also want to see what this thing can do on some jumps here. So, oops. Alright, well, that didn't work. I've noticed on some pavements that those spiky tires basically have a limit and they disintegrate. And if your wheels disintegrate on you, you're going to lose your car too. So let me switch my wheels out here real quick and let's see if we can take this jump and see how fast we can go in my little rally race car I built. So let's go and pull these spike wheels off, and we're going to switch them out for race wheels. And I still have some cosmetics to unlock, but I have a ton of credits now from playing the game for a couple of days, and so I can probably unlock it all, but I'll save that for some future episode. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this Trailmaker stuff too, definitely let me know in the comments below. I've been enjoying this, and also another game called Cosmoteer recently outside of playing Crossout. All right, let's jump in and see if we can get some air now that we've got our wheels switched out. Hopefully no disintegration. And we'll hit our boosters and see how far we can go. We got a little air that flipped us around there. But, ooh, almost. Man, we almost hit that other ramp. If I can get to the other ramp or get over the other ramp, I think I would call it successful. All right, we're back where we were. I'm going to go ahead and respawn my car here, and let's try that one more time. This time a little bit more thrust going up. I think we had a late delay on that. We'll try to keep it going a little bit and get nose up and then pull off the thrust a little bit. Ooh, wow, we way overshot the ramp. So I'm going to I'm going to call that a success. That's a lot better than I thought we were going to do. We went almost over the island. Let's try to slow down here. Beautiful landing. All right, I found another ramp, and this time I want to try launching something else off it that I've built. Let's take a look in my saved builds. Here's some from the old playthrough, but I want to get something more recent that we've made. We just played with that one, and that's my tanky build. Let's try the drag racer. I just made this thing in race mode for doing some of the test drag race stuff. As the rear wheels fall off. Great craftsmanship there, I'll tell you what. But we're going to see how much air we can get with this drag racer. Lots of jets on it and a pretty good amount of engines. A little more traction on these big rear tires. But wow, this thing actually is getting some air with the rockets on it. It's actually surprisingly pretty good. And despite not having any wings or fins, this thing actually feels like it could fly. Alright, we're going to hit dirt, but let's try that again. I should be able to get this thing to take off for a little bit longer. Oh my god, that was freaking awesome. And I'm glad I recorded that because I don't think anybody would have believed me if I told them I was flying around a drag racer without any wings or horizontal stabilizers on it. I don't think these guys even noticed. They're just kind of in their own little world down here driving their race cars. But glad I could share it with you guys. Definitely check us out. It's Trailmakers on Steam, and I'll catch you guys in my next episode. Later.